welcome to Real World with Susan this morning again. Nice to meet you. Nice to have you here. Yeah, you're highly welcome. This week we started powerfully on Monday how to get back to other beautiful people. The other time we spoke on breaking off from those who are not adding value, those drainers, distractors, mockers, and a lot of them, breaking out of them. And then this week we learned on how to fix yourself up again with other good ones, good people. And then today we are up here again. You are welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Real World with Susan. If this is the first time you are seeing us, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you are watching from. You are highly welcome. So today we have something very beautiful, very important. Still, as we always do. Yeah. Not everyone around you who deserves your attention deserves your peace. Yes. So this morning we want to look at how to protect your peace. After getting the good ones, removing the bad ones, you need to know how to protect your peace, even with the good ones. You can't just leave your peace into the hands of anyone just like that, and then you expect to be happy in life, to be happily achieving your goal. No. So how to protect your peace? In fact, why you must protect your peace? Let's put it that way. Yes. Why is it that you must protect your peace? That is what we want to consider this morning. Why must you protect your peace this year? The importance of you protecting your peace this year. What it will add to you if you protect your peace this year. That is what we want to look at. You can be successful and stressed, visible and broken, surrounded and anxious. But this year, we are choosing differently. You can be a very successful man, but then deep down, something is happening to you. You can be someone well known. Everyone desires to be like you. Everyone wants to be like you. They are looking up to you. But deep down, something is eating you up. No one is aware. Only you. So when we talk about peace, it has to do with only you. You are the one who knows when you are anxious. You are the one who knows when you are pressurized, when you are under pressure. You are the only one who knows all the tensions, everything happening within, without, everything about you. You are the only one who knows, right? All other people around you might receive the reaction depending on what is happening to you at that moment. So when we talk about peace, it's an individual stuff. Why must you protect your peace this year? Why? Your peace is very important. So let's dive deep into it this morning. You are welcoming everyone. You are welcoming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You watching me this morning, have you ever lost your peace? Right? You went into sleep disappears. And it might even be because of something that is not even something serious, something reasonable. But then, because you committed your peace into their hands, into the hands of that situation, your peace was taken away. A lot of things can even happen more than this one, and it will not bother you. But because you released yourself to this little one, it deals with you beyond how the highest one could. Have you ever lost your peace? You went into sleep, you could not sleep. You want to concentrate? No way. You want to think about something good? No way. Has it ever happened to you? Let's hear from you. Peace is not weakness, it's power. You are looking for peace. You are seeking for peace. Does not mean you are weak. No, no. You want to protect something precious to you. You want to protect that thing that if it's taken away, the whole of you will be shattered. It's not weakness, it's strength. So when things happen and then you say, please, I need my peace. Let it lie. Let this be there. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want it to repeat itself. It's over. Someone might look at you and say, you let this lie? How? You are not weak for letting it go. You are not weak. You only want to preserve that thing that is so precious to you, precious to your life, precious to your goal, which is your peace. So when anything is coming around you, seeking for your peace, that thing is seeking for your life. Yes. You might have mansions. You might have the best car in the world. You might have businesses across the globe. But then you don't have peace. You are equal to someone who has nothing. Yes. Yes. So peace is something very important. If you have peace, please hold it tightly. Don't allow anything, no situation, no one, nothing on earth should take it from you. Peace is your greatest treasure. Yes. So whatever you want to do and you are losing your peace, please stop it. No matter what you think you can gain from that thing, stop it. Because that gain without your peace is as good as you are not even existing. Yes. Tell me, how will you explain the existence of someone who has fleets of cars, mansions, and then the person cannot lie quietly one side of the bed? The person cannot lie quietly and sleep over the night. No sleep, no rest, nothing. Then what is the gain of everything he or she has acquired? What is it for? Someone else will be eating it. They will be happy, peacefully happy, in fact, exploring everything for you. So whatever you want to do, guys, any action you want to take, any activity you want to embark on, that is to take your peace, don't do it. Because you end up not eating the fruit of that thing. You must have just wasted your time, wasted your energy, wasted everything about you. What will it profit you to waste everything? So that little you have with your peace, it's very beautiful. So we mentioned that peace is not weakness, it's power. Avoiding responsibility is not peace. Let's get that. These ones I want to mention now, if you do them, you might be saying, I need my peace, so let me do this, let me do this. One, when you avoid responsibility, the things you are supposed to do, maybe at the cost of doing that, someone might not be happy with it. And then the person will try to bring up one or two things. Then for you to avoid what this person wants to bring up, you dodge from that responsibility because I need my peace. No. As long as this responsibility is something that is bestowed on you, in this case, this kind, you find it in the aspect of leadership. Yes. Some people are good, they are professionals at pulling down the efforts of leaders. They can do anything possible to bring down the effort of leaders. You are saying, okay, let's harness this, let's do this, let's work together and bring this to pass. You see the person doing another thing all together. Let's do this, and then at a point, it's as if you are losing it. Then when you have other responsibilities to carry out, remembering this, you feel like, I don't think I should do it. because I will lose my peace. No. As long as it's your responsibility, do it. Tell yourself, it's my responsibility. I have to carry it out. In that case, when you dodge that responsibility, that is not peace. Ignoring reality is not peace. Peace is not you ignoring reality. This is reality. This is the real thing. Then you want to dodge it because you don't want to face opposition or whatever. But you know that this is the real thing. This is the fact. You dodging it is not peace. There have been situations where you see some people that will say, me, I don't want to say anything. And this thing is under their control. It's what they can control. But then they feel, I don't want to say anything because I say anything now, those people, their reaction will piss me off and then I'll lose my peace. I don't want to say anything. No. The reality here is that something is getting out of hand and it's in your hands to fix it. If you don't fix it, others, people who bestow that responsibility on you, will look at you as a failure. And then you are looking at these ones who are really destroying your efforts to keep quiet because you need your peace. No. Facing reality is peace. Yes. How you face it is what matters. But what needs to be done has to be done. Peace is not being passive. You don't even have a say of your own again. You are just at the mercy of what they say. Because you don't want to have issue with them. You don't want to have any problem. You want to do this, you want to do that. No. Being passive is not peace. Let the right thing be done. Say it. But then, where peace comes in is when they are doing their own, don't take it headlong with them. You have said what should be done. There must be someone, there must be some group who will do it. Yes. Work with those ones to achieve your goal. Try to assign to these other ones. Let it not be that you are neglecting them and they will use that also against you. Assign to them. When they don't do it, let the higher authority get to know about it. But you must not fail in your responsibility. You must not be passive. You must not be the type that you don't have a say. They are just controlling you. You are a figure there because you need peace. No, that is not peace. But peace comes in the to play how you manage these ones who are trying to sabotage your efforts. How you manage them, and then you use these other ones who are working with you to achieve your goal. So, what then is peace? Peace is emotional discipline. Yes. You don't allow anything anyhow to fly in, and then even when they are reacting the way they want to react, you don't allow it settle in your heart. You can even smile. Yes. Emotional discipline. You discipline yourself to the point that whatever anyone is doing around does not penetrate in. Yes. I think some was it last week or so, I was talking about one of the experiences I had around. That would have been something that, in fact, at a point it almost weighed me down. I now called myself to question. I questioned myself. What is this? They have their lives to live. I have mine to live. I cannot allow their life to control me. And all this happened within you. So peace means emotional discipline. It happens within you, controlling your emotion, not allowing someone else to control it for you, not allowing situations around to control it for you. That is peace. You say your own. Give the directive. Ask them to do what they need to do. If they don't do it, you don't allow it to enter into me. I told them to do this, I asked them to do this, they don't do it. How dare this? How dare? No, that is when peace comes in. Be calm. Whatever is the punishment that should be melted out, if there is, it should be, in fact, directed to the appropriate quarter. And for those of us who are leaders listening to me, if you want to work with people and work effectively, peacefully, don't work alone. Have people who are working with you. Give out responsibilities to each of them. If it is for punishment, there should be a particular sector that will carry out that one. If it is for this one, so when someone is defaulting, the punishment should come from that quarter you have assigned for that. With that, you are free, but then you are doing your work. So when you work as a team and you are a leader, you can easily have peace. But when you want to be the one to do this, you want to be the one to do this, you will take all burdens on yourself, and at the end of the day, your peace will go. So peace means emotional discipline. You control your emotion to the point that you don't allow anything to penetrate. People can offend you, people can do anything, but they don't have the right to make you angry. Yes. The right to be angry or not is in your hands, and in your hands alone. No one has that right. They can trigger it. They can do things to trigger anger, to trigger you being someone else, right? Reacting. They don't have the right to make you react that way. No one has the right to make you react the way you react. It's only in your hands. Someone can insult you and you choose not to be angry. Yes. I was listening to a man speaking on your words, the words of your mouth, and then your emotion and everything. He cited an example. Imagine two people living the same home, going out, and then on their way, they met someone who started raining insults on them. One decided to walk away. The other decided to stay to respond back to this man. Now, among the two, who do you think will have peace? Definitely is that one that walked away. Do you think the insult range on the one that walked away was different from the insult range on the one that stood back to reply? No. What is the difference between the one that walked away and the one that stayed back to respond? Emotional discipline. So when someone is doing something to you, they have the right to do whatever they are doing, right? But then they don't have the right to make you angry. They don't. The right to anger is only in your hands. You alone has that right. You can even decide to make mockery of that insult, to laugh at that insult. You can decide to. It depends on your level emotionally. So emotional discipline is peace. Then peace is spiritual maturity. Spiritual maturity. The level you are spiritually, it's what will determine your peace or not. How peaceful you are is how you know the relationship you have with God. How you are ready to obey this that God said you should do and the ones He said you should not do. And guys, can I chip this in quickly? You cannot obey the word of God and you not have peace. No, it's not done. The most peaceful man on earth is the man who decides to follow God at His word, at face value. The man who decides to go with God exactly the way God wants him to. That is the man who will have peace. Oh, such a man will know that I can't fight this man back, therefore I leave it to God. And then he's peaceful. Such a man will know that I can't keep malice, I can't hate any man. I'm fine. God, take control. Such a man will know that as I'm going out today, oh Lord, guide my steps, direct my paths, keep me from all evil. Such a man will be peaceful. So spiritual maturity is peace. Knowing what not to entertain, that is peace. You watching me this morning, it's not everything you entertain. It's not everything you accept. It's not everything you welcome. If you must be a man, a woman, a lady, a young man of peace, you must be someone who does not give in to just anything. Anything you see, you welcome. Anyone that comes around is your best friend. You can discuss anything. Oh, that best friend could be an enemy in disguise. And then you have discussed everything. You have opened up your life, your goal, your dreams, your hope, and everything. You have opened it up. And then later you see that this same being is using it against you. How will you be peaceful? So peace means knowing what not to entertain. Being contented. Not everything. You must have them. No. And for those of us who love, this is what is in vogue, I must follow. You will lose your peace. That one is correct to us. So a peaceful man is that man who is not ready to just jump into anything because it's in vogue, because it's flying. Everyone is doing it. I want to do it. I must do it. No. Peace. Let's look at the scriptural part of it. The peace of God will guide your heart and mind. Philippians 4, verse 7. Peace is something you protect. Friends, please protect it. Protect it. As if your life is dependent on it, of which it is. Your life is tied to your peace. It is. The word will mean nothing to you. You even end up saying you want to take your life when you don't have peace. So your life is tied to your peace. Guard it with everything in you. Now let's look at why you are losing peace without noticing. Why you watching me now, you are losing your peace, but you don't even notice it. You don't realize that you are losing your peace. You lose your peace when you overexpose yourself to negative content. Negative content. Contents that are not edifying. Contents that provoke. Contents that make you think of dealing with someone. Contents that make you feel, why do you think this one is saying this to me? You expose yourself to negative content. That is why you are losing your peace gradually without knowing. Yes, whatever you listen to, whatever you watch, has a way of molding or breaking you. So when you expose yourself to negative content, be it on social media, a lot are piled up there. So when you know that whatever you are watching, whatever you are listening to, is not adding value to you, it's not adding positive value to you, stop it. You can't tell me that I'm watching pornography is adding to me. It's not. It's draining you. When you keep watching, see, that pornography you are watching, When you see your spouse coming, right, you will try to hide it. True or false? When you see your parents coming, you will try to hide it. You must look for a way to you will try for them not to see it. And if by mistake they try to rush and get your device without your notice, imagine the tension. You will not even mind raising hand, right? That content is not a positive one. Whatever you watch and it arouses you sexually, it's not good for you. Yes. Whatever you watch and you are tensed emotionally, you are angry towards someone, you are feeling like dealing with someone, you are feeling bad about your spouse or your parents, maybe someone you always follow, and this person always talks about parents and parents that cannot provide enough for their children, and then you know that your parents are trying, you know, but you don't have enough. And then you always follow this person, every time is hammering on that, and your mind is shifting from the little that your parents are trying to provide, their efforts. You are no longer seeing their efforts. You are only seeing the part that they cannot provide enough, they are not good parents, that content is not good for you. It's stealing your peace. Any content you watch, and then this content is not adding to you positively, or you are a man here, and then the content you always watch is the type that the preacher or the teacher is always talking about the things that women are supposed to do, the things they are supposed to do, and then you are not, before you started watching that content, you were okay with your wife, with the things she's doing for you, and you know that this is the best she can do, right? You are aware that this is the best she can do, and you have been okay with her. But since you started watching that content, your mind shifted from all the ones she has been doing to the ones she could not do, the ones she's not doing, she's supposed to do, she's not doing, and then that thing is poisoning your mind towards your wife. That content is not good for you, no matter who is involved in producing the content. So whatever you listen to, whatever you watch, that takes away your peace, it's a negative content to you. We are talking about peace here. So you are to be in charge, in control of the things you watch and listen to. Even down to friends, relatives, the ones that always say things that bring up tension in you, the ones that say things that push you to, you leave who you used to be to another realm, and this realm is not a positive one. They are not motivating you to do something that adds value to you. Rather, they are motivating you to crack the walls around you. Could be walls between you and your parents, could be walls between you and your spouse, could be war between you and your colleagues. One colleague will just come and is pouring things, is saying this, is saying that. At the end of the day, your mind is poisoned against another colleague. That is not a positive content to you. So when you expose yourself to negative content, you lose your peace without knowing. A good number of us today are losing our peace without knowing because of this. If you are watching me this morning, guide the things you listen to. Guard the things you watch, because you need your peace. Even if they are happening, and then you don't see them, you are okay. It's better you don't see them. Except the ones that God wants you to change. If it's the one God wants you to work on, and immediately you've seen it, oh God, how do you want me to go about this? I was scrolling through Facebook the other time. There's a platform there. We have a mentorship platform for those who gave their lives to Christ. Susan Simon's mentorship platform on Facebook. And then I was scrolling through it. Facebook popped up someone's platform to me because of the nature of that platform. Then I started seeing some terrible things that, oh, these are contents. And many people are following this platform. Many. How can you tell me that a normal lady will want to be exposing her private part as content? Who does that? Oh, immediately I watched this. Oh God, I don't know if I should cry. I don't know if I should lay curses on this lady. I don't know what to do. Because this platform, this is where people's husbands are there. People's children are there. And this lady, all I was going through, I wanted to be sure if actually this is a mistake for this one, or this is what she always does. This is what she go through all her videos. If not all the ones I watched so far, either she's raising this leg for them to see this private part, the ones she shaved, the ones she did not shave. What kind of thing is that? Oh, guys, after that, in conclusion, I took it upon myself to always pray for her. So every day, since that day, every day, 3 p.m., I pray for that lady. I won't call her name here. Now, that could be that God really wants me to do something for her, right? And he brought that my way. I brought that to say this. In some cases, some things will come not to take your peace. Some contents will come not to make you lose your peace, but for God to use you to affect that life, to do something with that situation, to change something. In that case, you are channeling it back to the same God who gave you that work. So for me, instead of hatred for her, instead of making negative comments there or attacking those who are there, I left it. In fact, since that day till tomorrow, I will keep praying for her, mentioning her name before God, of which I know God will change her, and that platform will crash. It will collapse, because that is not a good platform. No matter the gain she's gaining from that platform, souls are perishing. That is a straight way to hell. And then this particular person did not know that all the people watching, dropping comments, none of them will come for her that this is my wife. If you're a man watching me and you know you will go for such a lady, drop it in the comments. Let's see. So some of the ladies, what they do is their breasts, they expose their breasts. Of which that one is terrible too. But this, how can you tell me that your private part is what you are using for content? Does it make sense? Oh, my generation has lost it. But God will bring her back. And as many who are in that line, the devil is using them to destroy souls. That is the most painful part. Not only them. She has a lot of followers. A lot of followers. When I say a lot, I mean it. I don't have close to her own. Oh, then imagine these followers every time watching this poison called content. No, God has to arrest her. God will change her. God must change her. So in some cases, God brings some content your way to affect a life there, right? But then guide yourself against negative content if you want to keep your peace. This platform I'm talking about, let me be frank with you, no woman will watch her husband watching that content on that platform and she will clap for him. It's not done. No parents will watch their children watching those contents and will clap for them. It's not done. So, negative content, when you expose yourself to them, you lose your peace. The next thing is when you expose yourself to arguments with people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Some people are like that. Nothing you will kill for them to eat that will ever make them understand you. They just choose not to understand you. No matter the angle you are coming from, no matter what you want to say, anything you say is problem. With such people, you don't even mind to say. Don't say. Yes, before it will be problem. You must not keep explaining yourself. Oh, that was what I meant now. I was saying this. This is what I mean. I mean this. You don't even need to say before meaning. Stop explaining. Stop arguing with people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Leave them. If they agree to what you are saying, fine. If they don't agree to it, fine. When the consequence, if it's something that has consequence, and you are trying to say something to save them from it, oh guys, you apologize. The network is somehow, but we will always be pushing. Sometimes you lose your peace when you are trying to argue with people who are committed to misunderstanding. You lose your peace. The next one is trying to prove yourself constantly. Don't prove yourself. When you are giving something out, you are saying something, and then they are not getting it. Leave it. You don't owe anybody proving. Don't prove yourself. When you start proving yourself, every time you want to prove yourself, you must keep doing one thing or the other to keep proving. You will lose your peace. You don't need it. Staying in draining friendship. So when you stay with friends that drain you, every time what they are saying, what is adding to you, rather is what is taking away peace, what is making you feel worthless, what is making you feel as if you are nothing. You don't need them. You don't need them. When you stay with them, you lose your peace. Comparing your timeline. Stop comparing your timeline, your life, everything about you with any other person. You are a different entity. You are on your own. You are a separate person. When you keep comparing your timeline with someone else, you will definitely lose your peace. Learn to do your things your way, your space, your pace. Keep going your own way. You are a different person, a nice person with a different goal, with a different route altogether to your destiny. So when you compare yourself, then you lose your peace. Note that some battles are distractions dressed like importance. It's not every battle you fight. Some battles you let them go. This person, she's trying me. I've not shown her this version of myself. She doesn't know me. I will show her soon. Don't show her, just leave her. Have your peace. When you go towards the route of showing her, you will lose your peace. Some battles are distraction dressed as importance. Any battle that is coming your way and is very important, it's important, I fix this. Sit down and check the importance of that importance. Watch it very well, because it's not every battle that is really meant to be fought. Don't fight it if it's not what it's meant to be. So let's quickly move on. The cost of not protecting your peace. What do you think will happen to you when you fail to protect your peace? When you don't protect your peace, you make emotional. Sorry.